Hello, welcome to a new episode of the Strength Training Podcast. I'm Adam. Today I'm going to talk about bulking and cutting, and I'm going to think in a more long-term, more normal time span, and I'm not thinking like a competing bodybuilder now. So I'm gonna think more of a human that want to build muscle and that want to do it in the long term. So I'm talking about people that want to put on muscle mass. That's the main goal, not the people that are fat and want to lose fat. So the thing here is you want to think long term, which means train a long time before you do any type of cutting. And in the beginning, when you're not experienced in weightlifting and all that, you want to get the foundation right, and that's going to take some time. So you want to train intensive and get your food right for the first months, because at this time, if you're cutting now, you're losing the momentum and you can't really build a foundation. So when you have built that foundation, then you can start to think about cutting. But I would recommend you to think really long term. So think for years, at least 1 year. And it's because you want to get that extreme experience with weightlifting and strength training, and that's gonna lead to easier mind-muscle connection. It's going to be better understanding, and you can do and get more results, and you will have a harder time to lose muscle because it's you have the foundation. So it takes a time to build a habit, and it's not necessary a year like I said, but we're talking at least 1 to 3 months, because less than that and you will lose that momentum. So it's important to think long term, because that's the main goal, and that's what we're aiming for here, to build muscle long term. And also understand that your performance when you eat in a calorie deficit, your performance will be lower. So that will mean that your workouts, you will not be able to build as much muscle, because your calorie and protein intake isn't as high as required. So that's just a waste of time. It's better to eat a bit more than you need. You don't need to eat super much above your calorie intake that you need to sustain muscle. But focus on bulking and getting your foundations. So that's what I want to say. Bye.